It's Michele Decaul. Welcome to a new birth of me, where women come to get empowered, enriched. You'll find purpose and actually a new beginning, a new fresh start, right? We're always going through journeys and adversities and achievements, and it's always wonderful to know that out of that we can actually be able to birth a new us, right? Well, today I want to talk about just how powerful obedience is. I was here in the studio and I was talking with the ladies here, and the powerful principle of obedience came about. You know, the Bible tells us that it's in obedience that we are rewarded. And oftentimes, before if we have an idea or a project, a plan that we want to execute, I don't know about you, sometimes I would procrastinate because it's not just perfect, right? It's not quite the way we want. The weather's not right. The temperature of your coffee is not right. We don't have the right amount of people. I don't have the right outfit. We can come up with so many different reasons why we can't, right? So we stay in that space of procrastination, or we stay in that space of doubt, or we stay in that space where, you know what, it's just not quite right. So I'm not going to move. So we stay in limbo. Can I tell you, it's not until you make those moves. God will give you an instruction. Once you get the instruction, he then now begins to give you the next pieces. The reason why we can't fully complete or execute the plan is because we still stay in that space of doubt. It's because we still stay in that place of procrastination. It's because we still stay in that place of not just right. Well, there's never going to be the perfect time. It's never going to be the perfect place with the perfect people. You've got to follow through with the instructions. It's in the moment while we're here in the studio that there were so many ideas that started to come. I was really discussing one of the episodes, and even how coming together with a podcast and the ideas, how it came about, because I was my own personal example. When I was wanting to start podcasting at the beginning of the year, I was like, okay, I'm going to do a podcast, And I was asking one of my team members to kind of locate a place for me to do the podcast. And every time we would try to find a location, it just wasn't right, right? It wasn't right. It was always a no, 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 no. Until originally he told me where to do it. And I was like, I don't know. God, that is, told me where to do it. And I was like, it's not quite where I needed to be. And so, full story, making a full story shorter, I got a confirmation that it was supposed to be at the place God told me originally. I was not obedient. And so I'm currently in the original place God told me to be, being obedient to his word, because I was moving in the place of procrastination, excuses. It's not just right. It has to be at this place. And every time I did that, it was no, no, no. The moment I stepped into obedience, which is where I am right now, that's when things start to literally unfold. That's when obedience becomes a reward. What is the reward? The reward is new ideas. The reward is the next strategy. Can I tell you, when I was talking to the ladies in the studio, because I'm now in the right space and now I am obedient, what happens is now you get the next set of instructions. Now you get the next download. Now you get the next idea. Now you get the next, someone else's contribution, that next person's participation. Now things start to expand. So obedience does equal reward. The reward comes in various ways. And sometimes we can be mentally blocked, right? Because we procrastinated, we were doubting, we were fearful. And so now we don't move. And when you don't move, you can't see the next step. So I don't know if this is something that can help encourage you, because it just literally knocked my socks off just a minute ago as I was talking to the ladies. And I'm like, I got to capture this and I got to share that, because oftentimes we stay stuck in life because it's not perfect. We stay stuck because we're procrastinating. We stay stuck because it's not perfect. We stay stuck because, you know what? It's not what we think it is. Just go, just move, get it done. And sometimes even in doing that, it's the simplest things we do that allows us to open up. It's like opening up the portal or opening up the gate or opening up, your thought process. And now here comes, ideas and strategies raining down. And so today, again, if you're like me, sometimes you want to procrastinate or make an excuse. Don't do it. Be a place in obedience, because your obedience will literally yield you a reward. Well, today it's just a short session, but I believe it's very powerful. I don't know if that last thing, what is the thing you're supposed to move on right now? Let me move you into action. What is the thing that you need to move in right now? What is the plan? What is the idea? What is the project? Is there a book you're supposed to write? Are you supposed to be going back to school right now? Are you supposed to make the phone call or reach out to that business owner? Are you supposed to reach out to a relationship right now, but you've been hesitating because of fear? You've been doubting. You've been insecure. You've been procrastinating, putting it off. What's that thing you've been putting off a year ago, 2 years ago? Or if you're like me, I put it off for 9 months. Today, I need you to move in it. Remember what I told you? Grab a piece of paper. Let's start writing it down and begin to list out the things that you have literally been stuck in. And so if that's what you've been hesitating or doubting or procrastinating, I've just given you the reason why you've been doing it. And so now that you recognize it, I need you to now walk counter or move counter opposite. Move. Take a step, make that call, take the action. The moment you move in obedience, I'm telling you right now, you will start to see the reward. That conversation that you didn't want to make, it wasn't the perfect time. The moment you get on the phone, you're going to talk to someone. They're going to give you the next piece, the next clue. You're going to hear, that's exactly what I needed. They may give you a contact person. They may give you a referral. They may even be able to finance or fund or contribute to what you're doing, your project, but you won't know if you're stuck. You won't know if you don't move. You won't know if you keep procrastinating. You won't know if you keep trying to decide, is this perfect? It will never be perfect. I need you to move. Obedience will bring your reward. All right? I want you to go ahead, type down in the chat, come back and let me know what you're able to discover. I want you to share with me how this particular message inspired you and moved you into action. All right? It was wonderful being with you today. Take care. We'll see you back here again soon.